Morning, YouTube. Well, it's morning for me. I guess I can try and get a recording in the morning and then at night in order to catch up. So, this morning's topic is kind of funny to me. In regards dealing with married individuals, I was going to say dealing with a married man, but I understand that this issue in regards to the situation probably occurs on both sides of the board. This guy who popped up on my Yahoo 360, as you can see, I'm really pretty well connected on the internet. This man pops up on my 360 about a year and a half ago. Complimented my pictures or whatnot. So, I don't. They always ask me for my phone number. Let me talk to you. So we can get more acquainted. And, the thing is, I've had instant messenger, chat room, social networking siting, for a while. And, there's some crazy folks out there, so I'm like, no, if you want to talk on a regular, we just have to do this on instant messenger. Or not at all. So we would, instant messenger each other back and forth until I felt comfortable enough to give him my phone number. And it came out that he was married, so I just kept it cordial. I kept it platonic. Even though, he would ask every now and again, you sure you don't want me to, do this and that, because I've been pretty celibate. Because I don't have a boyfriend. I really haven't been actively campaigning for one. And one that I thought was going to be a good guy was not a good guy, so here I am. Anyway, so our friendship pretty much mimics, as far as communication goes, it mimics, if I were to be the other woman, the number two. If anybody, if you guys have been, paying attention to my videos, I don't feel like I'm a number two type of girl, I can't do it. So the issue is, being able to talk, freely or when you want to, or whatever time it is. Because normally, he will call me at work, and, I don't, try and I have a cell phone number, but I don't disrespect, even though we ain't talking about too much, and except for he will try and take it to them conversations. And so, getting to the point, I have stopped really talking to him at all because, I'm not frigid, I am not uncomfortable discussing sex with anybody really. But, you can tell that this guy kind of got a little bit of perv in him because we could be talking about, what's going on in politics, what's going on in the news, and he just pops up with a question about what's going on in my sex life. And, if I answer it, then he responds in a very vulgar way. And, he'll play it off like he's joking, but my thing is, we can discuss it, but if I'm not being vulgar with you, then don't be vulgar with me. If I didn't start out with saying, well, who sucked your dick last night, and I rarely ever ask him anything about his sex life. If he mentions that he picked up a jump off along the way, I'm like, oh, how did that go? But never, initiated it. And I never initiate it, and I never, ask in vulgar terms. And he always takes it there. So that makes me uncomfortable because to me, and it's not even the disrespect angle, but I just feel like he gets off on it. But so, anyway, so I just kind of been cutting him off. And last week, he sent me a couple text messages, saying, he forgot my work number, so he needs for me to call him back. And, and I was really on that vulgarity tip as to the reason why I was not going to return his call, and I thought about it. I was like, well, I got a day off, so maybe I can call him. If he goes there, then I'll have to just put my foot down and let him know, we want to talk about this stuff. That's cool, but you're just not going to be talking to me, using that type of language if you want this to continue. I was like, I got to man up and tell him that makes me uncomfortable. But, it was during a day that I had off. And I was like, well, I don't know if he's at home or if he's at work. I can't communicate with him freely. So I was like, you know what? See, that's the thing about people who are married. They get the best, of both worlds. And they kind of call the shots. The situation, the relationship, whatever realm the relationship is, like in our case, it's a friendship. He's in control, that's, whoever is the married person carrying on any type of relationship with whomever is the one who is in control. And I got a problem with not being in control. I don't know about you guys, but it's like I would have to still wait for him, because I don't know if his wife around. Apparently she's a jealous person, and if I knew her, I could say, sweetheart, you don't have nothing to worry about with me. But and just, I wouldn't say it's not valid. I know it could, because he is a cheater. Man. So if she had a worry, it would be valid. It wouldn't be valid towards me, but it would be valid. So I mean, and, if your spouse, if you know your spouse is a cheater, you're just going to be suspicious anyway. So I couldn't fault her for that, but honestly, she wouldn't have anything to worry about. But I can't, I can't say that. I can't tell her that, and I wouldn't. So there's no way I would call his phone and he's at home when she picks up, or what have you. He's in control. I gotta wait until he calls or sends a text message to signal that he's by himself, and it's not fair. So I said, well, let me give him a little of his own medicine. We're not getting ready to dictate this communication around your schedule. So I might go ahead and drop him a note, sometime between this week and next, depending on how I feel. But, I just need to take a little of that control out of his hands. Also, you got to work around my schedule. Also, you have to wait until I feel I'm available. And it might be petty, but I don't know. Maybe I'm taking a stance for all the folks out there who are in legitimate love triangles with married people and are, subjected to and slaves to, not communicating until, their lover is available. Let me take a stance for y'all. We'll make him wait until I'm good and damn ready. And when I say so, before, and when we talk, it ain't gonna be about nothing. But it's all about taking that stance. Sir, I'm sorry, I understand your situation, but you're not gonna be the one controlling this. So those of you out there, how do you feel about that? I mean, have you dealt, had a relationship, an actual relationship, not jump offs, or maybe even that, have you had some type of relationship with a married person? Are you a married person with that relationship? And how do you feel about, that the control over communication being kind of limited to the person who is married, and the fairness of that? So hit me up, why don't you?